our playlist feature today. And for those of you that have been using Vidcast for quite some time, you might know this as collections. Now, playlists will be taking over collections, but don't worry, playlists will still have the same functionality as collections, but even more. So in this video, I'm going to be going over all of the features that are associated with playlists. So to get to playlists, you simply navigate over here to playlist in the left-hand nav, and you will see that you will first be greeted with all of your personal playlists. Now, to back it up, playlists are really acting as folders to better organize your content. But with that, you will also be able to have a sequential playback for your viewers, and we'll get to that in a few minutes. So all of the personal playlists that you have recorded or created will be here. And then for collaborative, all of those playlists that you have been invited to add videos to will be here. And I have a separate video going over collaborative playlists that I will link in the description here. And then, of course, we have the third option, which any playlists that have been shared with you. And then, of course, recently viewed. So going back over to personal playlists, you can see I have a bunch of different ones here. And if you have a bunch like I do, we do also give you the ability to sort. And of course, to create a playlist is really easy. You just select create playlist here. You can name your playlist. So let's do playlist demo and create. So you will be taken here. Nothing has been added yet. And so before you start adding videos, I highly recommend, just as a best practice, to first update those share permissions. So very similar to those individual video share permissions, your playlist will also have share permissions. So to come over here, this is where you can update those. Now, by default, all playlists will be set to private, so only you can view, just for security purposes. Now you come down here, and you can restrict it to a specific domain or specific people, or you can always have it set to open link, which once again means anyone with that specific link will be able to view your playlist and all of the videos within the playlist. So once you have selected the share permissions that you want to have for that playlist, you are good to go. So we can press done. Now you can go to add video. And you can select whatever videos you want to be added to that playlist. And you can select up to 20 at one time. So I'll go ahead and start adding a bunch of those. So I have around 6 videos added. So we'll select add selected, and this pop-up will just let you know that whatever videos you add to that playlist will take on the share permissions of that playlist. So if you had a private video that you're adding to this playlist, it will take on the share permissions of that playlist that it's being added to. So once you confirm an add, those will be added to the playlist, and you will see it will be added in that sequential format. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this does matter because when the viewer goes to play, that is the order in which the playlist or the videos within that playlist will play. Now, to get an idea of what this looks like, we can press play. And we will pause that. And so you can see on this playback page, we have a few items. So here, let me make my bubble smaller so I can show you. So you can see here, it's just the normal playback page, but now we have this over here. And this allows you as the viewer to see what videos are coming up next within that playlist. And I'm going to mute myself so we don't hear that and kind of skip a little forward. And we'll go here so you can see what that actually looks like. So we're going to pretend we're almost done, press play. And you can see as that is wrapping up, instead of having to go back and select what video, you will have whichever one is next in that sequential playback automatically start playing. So you, as the viewer, don't have to go back in and manually select everything. Now, with that being said, the viewer will still have the ability to select whatever video within that playlist to view at whatever time that they want. So you can choose as the creator to maximize the functionality of the sequential playback or simply just add it in whatever order that you want. All right, so now let's go back to this playlist. Now, in order to change the order of the sequential playback, you simply just click and drag. So you can see if I want this video to be the first one, I just click and drag, and that is where, that's how the videos will play back. And of course, over here, if you want to delete those videos, you can just press remove. Or if you want to edit that individual video, share that individual video, download or delete, you do have those options there. Now, if we come here, of course, you do have the ability to edit the actual playlist. So maybe you want to edit the title, etc. You will always be able to do that. You can duplicate a playlist. So let's say you wanted to duplicate that playlist, but then maybe customize it because it's going to someone else, etc. Or you can delete that playlist, and you can also update the cover image with one of these pre-existing WebEx cover images. All right, and now the best thing about these playlists is that instead of having to send 6 individual share links, you are able to simply select share, and just like individual videos, copy that share link and send out these playlists in its entirety so that the viewer can click on that playlist and view all of those videos instead of having to go one by one with each share link. Now, of course, within this share modal, very similar to the individual videos, you do have the ability to make playlists, the playlist discoverable. In this case, it would be at cisco.com users because that is my organization, but it will be for whatever your organization is. So if you select that, then that will make all of those videos within that playlist discoverable. And what does that mean? Well, that means that it has the opportunity to be rendered through our For You page engine and end up on other people's page within your organization, and also will have the opportunity to be searched upon using our search feature, and will show up in your profile since you've made it discoverable. I hope this has been helpful, and of course, feel free to reach out with any questions that you might have by using the help chat in the bottom right-hand corner. And thank you so much, everyone, and have a great day.